Now y'all know I got a soft spot in my heart for black protagonists, but Mafia 3 already kind of broke what's left of my heart, so I need to know, is this really about to be as good as it look, or is it too good to be true? So, as you probably know, especially if you watch this channel, the Game Awards aired fairly recently, and we got, as expected, a bunch of dope trailers. And I want to talk about one of my favorite ones, one that I think is going to be something I'm going to really be into, Forspoken. Now, taking a look, Forspoken is an upcoming action role-playing video game in development by Luminous Productions as part of Square Enix. And while we talking about hearts being broken, Square Enix, like, it's on again, off again with you. Sometimes you come out with something dope that I feel like Avengers, and then you'll run it into the ground. Then we got Guardians of the Galaxy, and it restored my faith just a little bit. So let's hope you're gonna do it this time. Let's take a look at what this is. So I'm probably oversimplifying it, but it looks like we'll get a mix of the fantastical but somehow grounded world of Final Fantasy 15 with the fast-paced run and gun combat kind of control and a fish out of water somewhat isekai mystery all coming together to form a wholly unique IP. So let's see what this is about. In Forspoken, Frey, a modern young woman from New York City, is magically transported to Athia, which I'm probably gonna mispronounce a whole bunch of this, so just bear with me. A once beautiful and peaceful land that has been beset by a corrupting force known as the Break. No one, aside from Frey, strangely enough, is safe from the corruption which transforms whatever it touches into a twisted and often bloodthirsty facsimile of itself. Now, this last trailer kind of gave us a look into a little more of the world building through its villains. And according to PlayStation blog, being who she is, when Frey first arrives on Athia, she has very little interest in the Tantas, but after being accused of trespassing on her territory by Tanta Sila, Frey becomes an enemy in their eyes. Unfortunately for Frey, there's no going back home to New York without defeating them first. So, I don't know if you saw the first trailer, but clearly she's from New York, got isekai'd into this world, and the designs for everything, I know I'm jumping back and forth, but we gotta admit how beautiful the designs actually are for the villains. It's evil, elegant, and somehow you want to know them and whoop their ass at the same time. And while we talking about ass whooping, let's go into the world just a little bit more, because the combat looks dope and I kind of want to hurry up and get to that part. So this world is going to be, as the cliche goes, a character in and of itself, right? So what is it like? How do you get around? Now, I noticed that the Traversal, which is one of the most important things in these types of games, if not the most important thing, which Insomniac Spider-Man sort of showed us is really important, how you get around. Here, you gotta have some respect for the parkour. I'm trying to think of a game that really kind of does that. Like, I feel like it's the hold that one button down and keep it moving, and the animations just kind of handle themselves in the dopest way. And here, it just looked fun to do. I gotta give it to them. There's the surfing on this ice board. I don't know what that is, but it's fly as hell. And, you know, dodging and floating around. Clearly, there's a heavy magic element, and you might find yourself not even touching the ground a lot of the time. That said, sliding through the parkour into combat, which is the next thing I want to talk about. So I see her actually going invisible, sneaking by enemies, and I don't know if that's the thing you'll have to do. I don't know if you're going to run into an area where the enemies are a lot stronger than you actually ready for. But if you are ready for them, you got a couple dope things to worry about. So you have this dope light energy sword for melee, right? I don't know how deep that actually is, but it looked a lot better than Horizon Zero Dawn was to begin with. So I'll probably be swinging that energy sword a whole lot. Doing this move that I see right here where you kind of like ground and pound, pause, and, you know, energy things come out the ground, like magic spikes kind of come out of the ground. I see projectiles a la Control. I brought that up a second ago. And, you know, the aim shoot thing is going to be kind of fire. And aside from those projectiles, I see these dope explosive elemental energy attacks. I'm just going to guess they pretty high damage. It's one of those things where you'll probably grab a group of enemies together and just blow their shit up. But I think what I'm looking at kind of speaks for itself, and I'm only here because I want to talk over the video and just have you see how dope I see it is. And I'm saying that because at the end of the day, all in all, for what it kind of feels like this game was made specifically for me. I don't know if y'all just went into my head, pulled my dreams out, and put them like onto a disc like the Animus, like made them digital or whatever. But I'm all the way with it. But one of the important things is how's this releasing and where. So it'll be releasing on PS5, of course, PC via Steam, the Epic Game Store, and the Windows Store, and it's available for pre-order right now. And of course, you know, we live in a modern era, and that means pre-order bonuses. So if you pre-order on PS5 through the PlayStation Store, you get the No Limits cloak, symbol combo necklace, trigger happy nails, which I'm guessing is where that boom boom spirit gun projectile comes from, and a crafting starter kit, obviously digital only. If you pre-purchase for PC on the Epic Game Store, Microsoft Store, or Steam, you get the Elite Cloak, Spectral Combo Necklace, and Overclock Nails, because it's on PC, Overclock, you see what they did there. I don't even have too much more to say about it. I feel like the footage speaks for itself. So I'm gonna do all the good YouTube stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell, all that good stuff. Make sure you pull up and mess with us again here at lv1gaming.com and the Level 1 Gaming YouTube channel. It's been fun, y'all, man. I can't wait to play this. Peace.